Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of the Face Yoga Expert podcast. And this week, it's very much a practical episode. So it's an episode that I hope you come back to many, many times because I am going to be showing you a daily face yoga routine for your lower face that you can listen to, follow along with, and get great results from. So we're going to go straight into it, making yourself really comfortable to start off with. Now you can do this sitting, standing, lying. Just listening is all you need to do, but I do recommend you have clean hands. So the first thing to do would be to pause the episode if you need to, go and wash your hands. Now, ideal situation is you also have a clean face now. If you have something to moisturize your skin with, like a little bit of the Fusion by Danielle Collins Pro Lift Moisturizing Serum, that's going to be great because you want something that's got a little bit of glide for your massage, but isn't too greasy, isn't going to block the pores, going to get into that middle layer of skin where the collagen and elastin lie, and also isn't going to just sink into that top layer of skin like many moisturizers do and not give you that glide. So if you have some Fusion by Danielle Collins, use that. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. You can use whatever you've got. So we're going to start with a little bit of posture work, breath work, then go into the lower face techniques. So grounding your feet onto the floor now, and you want to lengthen up through your spine. If you're sat cross-legged, think about grounding your tailbone into the floor. Imagine a string going from the top of the head all the way up towards the ceiling, so you really feel that sense of being lengthened upwards. Start to connect with the earth below, the ground below. Allow yourself to feel really rooted and really present in the here and the now. And as you lengthen upwards, not only is this helping with your posture, but also helping you to feel connected. So really imagine that string from the top of the head going high, high, high up into the universe, almost like a beam of light. So you feel that sense of being deeply connected to the universe as well. So you're going to focus on your breathing. We'll check back in with the posture again in a moment because that's so important for your lower face. But for now, just start to focus on your breath. Turn your palms so they face upwards. Rest them either onto your knees or onto your thighs. And then start to focus on breathing in through the nose for about a count of 4. And then out through your nose for about a count of 6. So deep inhalation, feel your abdomen rise. And as you breathe out, feel your abdomen lower. So it's slow, long, deep breaths. And each breath you take is calming your central nervous system, bringing you into that rest or digest state, taking you out of that fight or flight, that stress state. It's your body and your mind just telling you can be here, you can be in the present moment, and it's okay to let go, soften, and relax. So keep that breathing going whilst you just tune back in to your posture. Feel a sense of your back lengthening upwards. Just move your shoulders forward and back a few times. Just start to get a sense of that movement you have in the shoulders. And then allow your shoulders to rest down into a nice neutral position. So not too far forward, not too far back, just a lovely neutral position. Then you want to lift your chin up just slightly, so you're not fully parallel to the floor here, but you are slightly more lifted up than you would naturally be. Feel your heart center really open here, and straight away just soften through your jaw. So you're still focusing on that breath, but you want the jaw to feel soft, even though your lips are closed. Remember deep breathing good posture are both essential for not only your mind and body, but also the aesthetics of your face as well. So lifting upwards, opening out is all helping to prevent and reduce lines in your neck. It's really helping to release tension through the lower face. It's stopping that build-up of fluid around the jaw and chin area. It's really helping the energy flow, the prana or the chi. So keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Never underestimate the power of doing this deep breathing and focusing on the posture. So let's start off just freeing up some tension in the shoulders and the neck before we really focus a little bit more deeply on some lifting techniques. So bring your shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them round and back. So circular actions, lift them up towards the ears, roll them back, round and back into a neutral position. Still inhaling deeply and exhaling long. So that long exhalation as you roll the shoulders. And you can roll in the opposite direction now, lifting them up and then rolling forward and back round. And just doing that a few times, really freeing up any tension that you may have been holding for maybe a long time in that area. Now is the time to tell your body it's okay to let go. It's time to relax. And then just come to that neutral shoulder position again. Let the shoulders drop down away from the ears. Then let's release some tension in the back of your neck. So bring your chin down towards your chest and start to bring the chin gently from side to side. So slow, deep, and controlled. And as you just go side to side, start to feel that sense of the back of your neck, freeing up any tension it may have been holding on to from the day, or maybe even the week or the year, maybe even a lifetime. Today is the moment to release it. Now, do take care if you've got any neck issues here, whether they be long-term issues or whether it just feels particularly tight or uncomfortable today. And you can keep going with these half circles if that suits you. If you feel like you can go a bit further, you can gently move to full circles. So chin comes across the front of the chest. Then you bring ear towards shoulder, then you roll the neck backwards until the ear comes to the other shoulder. Then you bring the chin back down towards the chest. And you're going to do 3 in that direction. Take it slowly. Tune into any little signals that your body is giving you. If at any point throughout this practice, you feel as though your body's resisting a little bit, feeling uncomfortable, giving you an indication that this isn't right, then please listen to that. You're going to do 3 in the other direction, nice and gently. Keep the shoulders relaxed as you do this. Remember, when we work with this base of the face, so the shoulders and the neck area, we release the tension there, we boost the blood circulation there, we help with that life force energy flow. It's going to help the face to look and feel so much healthier and more lifted. So once you've done your 3 both sides, bring your chin just parallel to the floor, then very slightly tuck it in just an inch or 2. So you've still got that length at the back of your neck there. Ground your feet down, pull back up through the top of the head, breathing in and out through the nose. And if you can, suction your tongue towards the roof of your mouth. This is going to help with your nasal breathing, which is so important from a wellness point of view, but also an aesthetic point of view for the face as well. And as you suction your tongue towards the roof of the mouth, you may want to naturally swallow there. That's okay. And just keep focusing on breathing in and out through the nose. Then we're working primarily the lower face today. So you're going to take all your fingertips now. Hopefully you've already applied your product to your skin. And you're going to start where the collarbone is and just do light, quick taps with all of your fingertips all the way over your neck area. So mostly focus on going upwards. It's fine to go slightly downwards if you want, but we're focusing on allowing the product just to penetrate deeper into your skin, boosting the circulation, warming up the skin a little bit, and just working with energy flowing. So you can then just tap light, quick taps with all your fingertips on your jaw area, moving upwards and outwards, then underneath your lips and above your lips, and then all the way over your cheek area. Light, quick taps here. Then once you've warmed up the lower face there, we're just going to do a little bit of lymphatic drainage. This is going to help with draining any toxins or bloating from the face that might be causing dull skin or puffiness in the face. So for your lymphatic drainage, taking all your fingertips, come to your collarbone and just start to gently pulse on the collarbone. So by pulsing, I mean a gentle pressing down into the skin, then lifting off. Now, it doesn't feel like you're doing much at all here, and that's absolutely fine. That's the way it should feel. It's a light little pulsing with all of the fingers there. You don't need to use the thumbs, just the fingers. And just do that a little bit longer. Keep breathing deeply. Remember, breath helps with lymphatic drainage as well. Then take all of your fingers just behind your ears, so literally just behind your earlobes. And then with very light touch, ensuring you don't drag the skin at all, just slide the fingertips down the side of the neck onto the collarbone, lift the fingers up off the skin, go back to that starting position just behind your ears, and then bring the fingertips down without dragging the skin to the collarbone. If you want to do 1 or 2 pulses at the bottom, you can do. Lift the fingers up and then just keep that going. We're going to do a few rounds of this. So generally with face yoga, you're working upwards and outwards, apart from when you're doing this lymphatic drainage where you can work downwards to help drain the lymph. You want to do it nice and lightly. It's so important. Lymphatic system is just under the skin surface, so you don't want to pull on the skin at all. And you want to really aid the lymphatic system by not going as deep as your muscle. So just do 2 more there now. Focusing on your breath all the time. That's so important. Finish with all your fingertips back on your collarbone. Gentle pulsing here again. So pressing the fingertips in, and you're literally just putting your fingertips in that natural indentation just above that collarbone. And just breathe deeply one more time as you do that. Lovely. And then we can start by doing a little bit of lifting facial exercise. So for your first one, you're going to tilt your head back gently and take care again if you do have any neck issues. Bring your lips together, then find the tip of your tongue. Your tongue might still be suctions up to the roof of your mouth. This time you want to move it away from laying flat on the roof of the mouth and come to just the tip. And you're going to move the tip of the tongue up and down towards the roof of your mouth at a rate about 1 per second. So you want to find the bit where you almost feel that rough bit on the roof of the mouth, just behind the top teeth. And then you can feel there where it starts to go smooth. And it's that point where it goes from the rough bit to the smooth bit where you want to think about the tip of your tongue just tapping at a rate of 1 per second. So it should be sort of tap, tap, tap like that with the lips closed and the head tilted back if that suits your neck. So I want you to just keep that going whilst I'm talking. We want to try and aim for around 1 minute. Don't worry if we don't do exact timings. The main thing is just to do this. So it's working with strengthening and toning the muscles in the neck, Very good for toning up the area underneath the chin. We're also helping to correct that forward posture, so therefore preventing any lines because of that. And as we do this technique, we're strengthening and toning muscles. And as you strengthen and tone muscles, the skin attached is tightened and tautened and lifted. So we're just going to do about 10 more of those now. Just checking that your shoulders are relaxed, your feet are grounded into the floor or your tailbone, if that's what you're choosing to do there. And then slowly come back to your starting position. If you need to do a couple of shoulder rolls, if there's any tension, you can do. And then we're going to turn the head to one side. We're going to bring the chin up slightly. So you literally are turning the head as though you're trying to look over your shoulder, and then lift your chin up just a little bit. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with the tip of the tongue. It's going to come up and down towards the roof of your mouth at about a rate 1 per second. And we're going to aim for about 30 this side. So turn your head as though you're about to look over your shoulder, lift the chin up slightly, keep the shoulders relaxed, and let's do 30. So I'll count you down with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to turn the head. So you're about to look over the shoulder, bring the chin up, lips together, tip of the tongue comes up and down towards the roof of the mouth. And you're going to start that now. And I want you to keep going with that whilst I chat to you a little bit more about the benefits of this. So similar to the last technique, we're working with toning and strengthening the area of the front of the neck and underneath the chin. So it's really going to help to sculpt and lift this area. By doing it to one side, you're also toning and lifting the muscles at the side of the neck and the side of the face as well. You're also releasing a lot of tension through the back of your neck, and you want to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed here as you do this. Also, by exercising these muscles, often don't get exercise, you're starting to wake up the energy in that area. So we don't want that stagnant energy, because that causes dull skin and even pain and tension. So once that energy is flowing, the skin looks healthier, there's less stress and there's less tension in that area too. So when you've done your 30, slowly come back to your starting position. Then you're going to just push your chest out a little bit. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your arms behind your back now and link your fingers together. So it means that you're really pushing out through the front of the chest. Then you're just going to lift your chin up just a little bit and start to shake the head from side to side as though you're saying no. So just moving from side to side whilst you're pushing out through the chest. And keep this going. Keep breathing in and out through your nose here. This is going to help to correct forward posture. It's going to help to release pain and tension through the shoulders and the back of the neck. It's going to help to lift and tone the muscles at the front of the neck and around the lower face as well. So we're not going to do this for too long. I just want you to take 2 more deep breaths, just working side to side here. Nice and gently moving that head, shaking the head slowly as though you're saying no. And come back to your starting position. Next, you're just going to take all of your fingers onto your collarbone. You're going to bring your bottom lip out just a little bit, almost like in a sulking pose. Then you're going to tilt your head back just slightly. Don't overdo it. Don't overstrain your neck. And by slightly bringing that bottom lip out, it further engages a big muscle at the front of the neck. So it's called the platysma muscle. And that's what we're working on strengthening and toning. So as you have the head tilted back, hold that position. And I want you to take 4 deep breaths here, making sure you're not holding any tension at the back of the neck. We're working here with lifting, sculpting, toning the muscle to reduce lines and wrinkles. So take 2 more long, deep breaths. Inhale for around 4, exhale for around 6. And then bring yourself back to your starting position. Okay, so now we're going to work with our jaw area a little bit, and then we're going to work with the mouth area. So neck, jaw, and mouth is what we're working on today. So you're going to take your thumbs and bring them both, the pads of the thumbs, right into the center of your jawbone. So they're touching each other and they're right in the center of the bone. Then you're going to pull the thumbs away from each other so they start to slide up your jawbone, and each thumb is moving closer and closer towards its corresponding ear. When the thumb gets up to the end of the jawbone, you're going to lift the thumb off, bring it back to the center again, and repeat the process. So you're gliding up the jawbone, up to the top of the jawbone, just underneath the ear, lifting off and taking that again. So keeping that going whilst I explain this to you. This is so good for releasing jaw tension. It's a very good one to do if you have any TMJ disorder, if you grind your teeth, if you hold a lot of tension in your jaw. Obviously working to your own level, and obviously knowing this is not a substitute for medical advice. This is simply complementary if intuitively you feel it's right for you. We're also working with boosting the circulation here, plus encouraging the muscles to lift and tone in this area. So keeping that going, working here, upwards and outwards. And then lifting off. And then we're going to do a similar thing with the jawbone, but this time we're going to pinch. So you're going to take 2 fingers and thumb on both hands. Bring the 2 fingers and thumbs together in the center of the jaw and start to pinch and then lift off. And you're going to again move upwards and outwards. So this pinching action is working all the way up to the top of the jawbone, underneath the ear. You're then lifting off, taking your little pinchers back to that starting position, and then working back up the jawbone. So the thumb's just underneath the jawbone and the 2 fingers are just above the jawbone. Now you want to think about pinching down to the muscle. So rather than pulling the skin outwards, it's more a stimulation of the muscle to release tension, to boost the blood circulation, and to encourage the muscle to gently lift. So you want to do 2 more rounds. You're working both sides here, really releasing tension in that muscle. Feel that lovely lifting sensation. And then when you get to the top of the jawbone, I want you to take just your index fingers and find that little indentation where you feel that the jawbone is going up and into the ear. And there's like a little natural dip there that you can put your index finger in, and do that both sides and just simply press inwards. So as you press inwards there, start to become aware how much tension there may be in that area. And as you hold it, you may feel pulled just to do a little bit of a circle action there, maybe one way or the other way, just be drawn to what feels good for you here. The focus here is releasing tension. For some people, this is very tender. For other people, we hardly feel anything at all. It really depends in that moment how much tension you're holding in your jaw. Our jaw does hold so much emotional stress that it can really vary from hour to hour how much we're holding in that area. Lift your fingers off now, and we're going to work a little bit more around your mouth area. So we're going to start by taking your index finger and just flicking along your lip line. So using the pad of the index finger and just literally flicking the lip line. This is going to encourage the circulation, encourage natural boosting of the collagen elastin in that area. So you're going all the way around the lip line, bottom, then top, then you're going to go in the other direction, that circular action, literally flicking the lip with your index finger and just working with getting that circulation going. Don't worry about your exact technique with this, as long as it feels comfortable and you feel as though you're working with plumping the lips naturally, then you're doing the right thing. So you go all the way around one way, all the way around the other way, and just do that a few more times. I really love this one for reducing little lines, those little sort of smoker's lines around the mouth area, which we can get as we start to age, whether we smoked or not. And this is really about helping to naturally smooth and plump this area. So just making sure you've done equal both ways now. We're going to work a little bit deeper into that muscle that surrounds the mouth. So it's a circular muscle that goes around the mouth, orbicularis oris muscle. So you're going to make your mouth into an O shape and tuck your lips in a little bit. Hold that O shape. It doesn't need to be an exaggerated O shape. The main thing is to slightly tuck the lips in and not overextend. I'd say you want to do about 70% effort with this one. And then you go from that O shape to a smile shape and back again. But as you go into the smile shape, lift the lip corners up, but keep wrapping your lips around your teeth. So if someone was looking at you, it looked like you have no teeth, but you're making your mouth O, like a circular action, then a big smile, but without teeth because lips are wrapped around. Lip corners lifting upwards so you engage your cheek muscles and keep swapping from the O to the smile. Really great for working the cheek muscles as well. You're slightly engaging the jaw. Just do 2 more rounds of that. And when you've done your 2 more rounds, hold that smile shape with the lips wrapped around the teeth. Place your index finger onto your chin area. So where that natural indentation is on your chin, press there. And as you press there, open and close your mouth, but still in that smile shape and still with your lips tucked around your teeth. So as you open and close, almost as though you're scooping up something with your mouth, you're going to slowly and gradually tilt your neck back a little bit. When you come to a comfortable position, scoop that up and down or open and close and come back to your starting position. You want to do that 2 more times. So keep with that opening and closing, keep pressing into the chin area with your index finger. This creates a little bit of resistance. Tilt your head back. Obviously, don't overextend there. Keep scooping up and down as you come back to your starting position. You're going to do 1 more time, really engaging those muscles here. Focusing on the breath, and then relax your mouth area there. Then you're going to take your index finger and your thumb, and you're going to make your lips almost look like duck lips. That's the best way to describe this. So you're going to take your index fingers just above your lips, they're in a horizontal position, your 2 thumbs in a horizontal position just below your lips. And then you're going to grab hold of your lips so they start to look like a duck. As you hold the lips in this position with your index finger and thumb, you're going to wiggle that area a little bit. It's going to release tension in that muscle. It's going to improve the circulation. So keep that going. Lips are closed as you do this, and breathing deeply in and out through your nose as you do this face yoga pose. So just a few more times, giving it that little wiggle there. Exhaling and release your hands. And let's just check there's no tension around the cheeks. So go back to that pinching action where you've got 2 fingers and thumb now, similar to what we did when we worked with the jaw. And we're going to just pinch all over your cheek area, 2 fingers and thumb. And again, think about not pulling the skin outwards. Think about going down into the muscle. And as you pinch down into the muscle, you're really stimulating that area. So focusing on your breath, still checking with your grounding of your feet, your connectedness of the top of your head, relaxed tension in the shoulders there. This is working with brightening your cheeks, helping that whole area to look really healthy. And then bring your hands down when you're ready. And then just bring your hands one on top of the other on your heart center. And we're just going to repeat an affirmation to finish. So you're just going to repeat to yourself in your mind or out loud 3 times the following affirmation. And then I'm going to pause and give you long enough just to repeat it. So your affirmation is, I am healthy, happy, and glowing. And then just have a little soft smile on your face. Take another deep breath. Congratulate yourself for taking this time to do this lower face yoga practice today. Remember, you can repeat this practice as often as you like. We're working with your lower face, but also with your mind, your body, your breath, your posture, and really connecting yourself and grounding yourself too. So I hope you have a really lovely day, and I'll see you next week.
So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you'd like more information on face yoga, or you'd like to become a face yoga teacher, just head to our website, faceyogaexpert.com, for more information. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.